So a big hello to you lot in Luton. I love you too. The future of our children, the future of our grandchildren, and the future of this very country now depends upon the decisions we make. It depends upon the actions of every patriot in this land. Whose land? Whose land? Whose land? We need to make sure that although the road is long and sometimes lonely, that we will continue to fight for every freedom that our forefathers gave to us. They passed the responsibility for the future of our land to us. It is time we honoured and mirrored their courage and bravery by standing against this new threat we now face once again. The EDL will be the way forward. Many of our towns and cities have now been lost to the invasion of Islam. One of them being right here in Luton. We did not start this. We are not responsible for this. But a sleeping lion is being poked. Every insult made to our Queen and our people is a poke. Make no mistake when I tell you this. We will finish what they started here in Luton back in 2009. Extremists have no place here. This is not Basra. Islam has no place here. This is not Saudi Arabia. Sharia law has no place here. This is not the Middle East. Come on, over here. If the followers of Islam wish for these things, then I suggest they take it with them and live in the countries that have already fallen to it. As we look across Europe today, since our governments have let their guard down, we see an increasing situation with the radicals, the extremists of this ideology, this evil cult that has been warned about throughout our free Western worlds and our history. Yes, our history. You only have to look at the number of people who were kidnapped as slaves from our very own coast in times past. We were warned by many great men, and to prove it, I will quote Sir Winston Churchill. How dreadful are the curses which Mohammedanism lays on its votaries. Besides a fanatical frenzy, which is as dangerous as a man, as hydrophobia in a dog, there is this fearful, fatalistic apathy. The effects are apparent in many countries. Improvident habits, slovenly systems of agriculture, sluggish methods of commerce, and insecurities of properties exist wherever the followers of the Prophet rule or live. A degraded sensualism deprives this life of its grace and refinement, the next of its dignity and sanctity. The fact that in Mohammedan law, every woman must belong to some man has its absolute property, either as a child, a wife, or a concubine, must delay the final extinction of slavery until the faith of Islam has ceased to be a great power among men.